my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and I am joined with my friend Mark Oid from England, overseas. And we're going to be talking about the hottest Silver Age of comics of the week. So it's going to be a pretty cool list. I didn't go with the typical big books. I went with some big books that are not the typical ones.
Good, good.
So it should be interesting.
Yes, right. There's one on my list that you're going to have to explain to me because I don't understand it at all. Right.
I'm going to totally explain that one to you. It's a cool book.
Right, let's share the screen. What's going on here? There we go, that one. Captain America,
Captain America.
number 4.
Yeah.
No, not number 4. What are we about? Number 100.
Well, it's number one. This
All
is
right.
number one.
So,
Yeah, this is actually number 100, but
yes, 100. Yeah, exactly.
this is really number one, though, for the Silver Age. It's
Yes.
the first issue of Captain America since, the Golden Age, where they sort of dropped the character for a little while.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah,
Remind me who this woman is, please. The woman.
isn't that I can't see her that well. I'm not sure. I remember not remembering her before, and
Correct.
somebody said, "Oh, that she's somebody," and then I was like, "Oh, okay."
Who the hell is
It's
she?
not. I forgot. We gotta look it up sometime. I keep on forgetting. Zoom in. It's not. It's not Peggy Carter or any of those ones. That
No, it's not the Enchantress, is it? No.
no, no. We should know, but I forget.
Uh,
Somebody told me actually. I actually
yeah,
remember
so
them.
somebody did tell us. First
And
Black Panther appearance. Did you know that?
maybe it's not the first Black Panther
Well, it says,
appearance.
oh, sorry, first issue Black Panther appearance. That's slightly confusing.
Yeah, yeah. But it's classic book.
This
Um
sounds cheap, Alan. 159.
yeah, it's not I don't think it's that expensive of a book. But this is low. I was thinking this is pretty low.
Yeah, okay. So it's actually slightly recovered, believe it or not.
Yeah,
Oh, what did this sell for?
150
Oh no,
159.
no, they haven't got that on here yet. Oh, yes, they have. 159 is so they've got a 227 there. So there's been a more recent one. 159 is right down here. It's the bottom of the pack here.
Yeah, it's pretty far down.
It's lower than its pre-COVID as well.
Wow, that says a lot. And what was the peak on this book? Like 400 or something?
483.
Yeah. So
483.
it's really
So
dropped. This one, I just thought it was an interesting one because it did seem pretty affordable. This is a kind of a major key for Captain America, but a lot of the hype and interest for Captain America was driven by the Avengers movies, and the Captain America movies. And now all of a sudden we're in a new phase where Captain America is pretty much gone.
yeah, well, Steve Rogers is, isn't he? I think we're getting a
Yeah,
Falcon. We were getting a Falcon
well,
movie. Is that
yeah, I think that's still coming out, the Falcon one
is it?
next year, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with him as Cap. Yeah,
new Cap. So that kind of all that kind of stuff really hurts the value of this book. Um, and yeah, I mean it is what it is. It's lost all the momentum that the movies had given it.
yeah, yeah. Right.
Okay.
Okay. Let's
And
move.
how many on the census? I always like to know.
There's quite a lot of these. 6,369. It's
Okay,
not.
so not a rare book,
It's not rare.
but a
Right.
good time to pick it up because it's fairly cheap.
Yeah. So I'm glad we're starting with not big books, Alan. Right.
Well, it's not a big book.
Oh, Captain America 100.
Well, it's a big book, but it's not big anymore. It's cheap.
Well, cheap, yeah. Harvey. Oh, right. Okay, I agree with this. You. This isn't a big book. Harvey hits issue 3. Richie
Uh-huh.
Rich.
Do you know
This
what this is?
it's not his first appearance because we've seen that before, and this isn't
It's
it.
his first title.
Ah, so it's before Richie Rich won. This is it.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. First
First
book devoted to
title.
Richie Rich. Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Have you got this?
Yes. It's one of the major keys for Richie Rich. You
Like,
want to get his first appearance, his first cover, and this is his first title. And then you want to get his first ongoing series. So there's like a whole bunch of, keys that you're trying to get if
yeah.
you're
So his
trying
first
to.
appearance, he doesn't appear on the cover.
Yeah.
This is his first cover appearance. No,
Not
this is
cover
his first
appearance.
title dedicated to him. Yes.
Yeah. Title dedicated to Richie Rich.
His first ongoing series is the one around the swimming pool, isn't it?
Yes, that's Richie Rich #1.
Yeah. Okay. And
So
you've
yeah,
got
so
you've got all of these.
I got all of these because I'm a Richie Rich collector.
Right. I mean, they are quite nice.
Yeah, Richie Rich is fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
I like Uncle Scrooge better than a Richie Rich, but both
Okay.
are pretty cool.
All right. Oh, this comic. How much was this? 384. So this is more expensive than Captain America 100.
Yeah, basically. It's a harder book to find.
It's down.
Yeah, I would have thought so too, because I know this is a pretty pricey book.
That's down.
It's
Uh,
above
it's
COVID
up, it's
numbers.
up from pre-COVID,
Yeah, yeah.
significantly so, actually. Yeah,
What was the peak? What was the highest ever sale for this book?
660.
660. Okay. And then it's now selling for 384, right?
Yeah, so but that was right peak COVID. Um,
Yeah.
so
So this one, I mean, if you look at it, there's like these little, it's not a very good trend line for this book. It's sort of up and then down, and it doesn't sell that often, probably. Like if you look at how often were the recent sales like for this book?
there's been 2 this year,
Okay.
but then nothing. And there was nothing in 2023, and 2 in 2022. So it's about one and a bit a year.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not a
The
common like look,
census is going to be low on this, isn't it, Alan?
it's gonna be really low.
Oh, 75. Well, there you go.
See what I'm saying? It's not an easy book to find.
No, I should imagine that's quite hard. Is yours
Yeah.
graded?
Yes. But yeah, so it's a hard book to find. Um and it is a major key for Richie Rich. And it's cute. Richie Rich cover too. So
Yeah, it's cute, Richie Rich cover.
actually I believe I used this in one of our challenges
You
where
did. I think we did money.
one of our
We did,
battles.
I think we did cash or something at some.
Yeah, we did one. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had seen it before. Right. I haven't seen this one before though.
Really?
Flash. No, Flash number 112.
Okay, this is the first elongated man.
Ah,
Because DC didn't realize that it had the rights to Plastic Man.
did they?
So they didn't, seriously. And so what they did is they invented the same character that they already had.
So this is Plastic Man, but they've forgotten they owned the rights. They renamed him Elongated Man.
Well, they didn't rename him. They created a new character. It just happened to be Plastic Man again. so,
Okay.
so yeah, elongated man. So yeah, I don't know. Just a cool villain for Rogues Gallery for the Flash.
Yeah, I think he sort of it appears in Batman and Detective Comics a few times as well. I'm
I
sure
wouldn't
I'm
have
sure he's a backup feature in Detective Comics. I'm sure he's a backup feature in the comic somewhere.
Okay, I'm not sure about that, but
Yeah, I think he is. I'm fairly sure he's a backup feature in Detective Comics or Batman at some stage.
yeah,
Yeah.
but you know, um, cool first appearance. Semi-major character. Like he's not like he's reasonably well known, I would
Yeah,
say.
no, he's a sort of C-list character, not an F-list character. He's sort of,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah,
Right. So this 8-0 sold for 1140.
it
And
seems a little cheap to me, but I don't know.
this is fairly flat. Yeah, this is flat.
What was the high? What was the peak on this one?
Well, it wasn't COVID. It was in 2016. No, it wasn't. It was in, and that's present dollar value. So in October 2015, it hit 1355.
It's pretty flat. It's just a flat book.
It's flat. Yeah. Yeah.
Its trend line is very elongated.
Yes. I mean, that's what, nearly 15 years across there. It's hardly moved.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So it's this is one of those characters that yeah, as you said, it's a level character. So it's not like there's any excitement about this character, or there's not like it's being used in a new way. Oh wow,
No, if anybody's
Um,
going to do a movie, they'd do a Plastic Man movie because he's much more fun.
exactly. Yeah. So yeah, just but it is cool, Flash character. And yeah, I don't know. I thought whenever I see this book, I think it's interesting.
Okay.
Um, so what's the census on it? It's pretty low, I'm pretty sure.
It's not as low as 75. However, 330 for a Flash is low.
Yeah. I mean, that just shows you the difference with DC anyways. DC
Yeah.
always has low census counts.
Yeah, but that is low. Yeah. Rare book.
Yeah.
Right. Next up, this is nice.
This is one that my friend Steven always shows. It's like the
Yeah.
fire and water cover.
It's a nice clean
It's
cover, isn't it? I do like clean covers.
yeah,
Simple.
yeah, it's quite nice.
So fire and water.
Yeah, it's a crossover between the Submariner and the Human Torch.
Yeah. Great cover. Love it.
Yeah, it is very nice. It's a beautiful cover. I almost bought this twice because he kept on going on about it, and I thought, oh, it's such a great cover. I should go out and get it. And I was like, but do I have it in my collection? I almost bought it a second copy. Um, yeah, but it is a very cool book. And this is a 9.0, very high grade for
I
this
mean, look
book.
at that 9-0. It's absolute it's corker.
What do the notes say anything special about it, or
Let's have a
just
look. It's got some notes on it, so hopefully it says something. Stanley and Larry Lieber stories, Dick Ayers, Steve Ditko, Larry Lieber art, Kirby cover, Human Torch versus Submariner, Fantastic Four appearance, classic cover.
yeah, I always think of it as a classic cover.
It's a great
Yeah,
cover. A great Kirby. Um, Only 1320. That surprises me.
yeah. I mean, this is usually a fairly pricey book and high grade, but
Yeah.
um, I mean, still $1,000 for a book
I
is.
know, but it's such a great cover. And
Yeah, no, it's
it's
definitely a cool.
early Silver Age Marvel.
So let's see, did it go up or down?
It's way down.
Way down.
It is now cheaper, way cheaper than it was pre-COVID.
And this is why Stephen shouldn't talk about books so much. It just kills the value of the book. I'm saying that just for him.
Yeah,
Um,
we're back to about 2015 values. It's nearly 10 years. It hasn't gone anywhere.
wow, but it spiked at that one point. What was that?
Oh, that
That's
was a
obviously
COVID, that
COVID.
was a COVID purchase, wasn't it?
And
Oh,
how much
was
was
it?
it?
No, it wasn't. November 22. Well, just end of COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Not
that's sort of the end of the peak. It's sort of
five
like,
five. Somebody paid 5.5 for this. It's now going for 1.3. That's nearly
so
20.
they paid 5,500 for this book?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, I didn't realize it was that pricey actually.
Yeah.
I would
So
have thought like 2000 range, but I didn't realize 5500. Wow.
yeah,
So as somebody overpaid is what you're saying.
somebody did overpay. Yes, at Heritage. It was a
Wow.
pedigree, it was a pedigree edition.
Okay, that always does increase the price.
I mean,
I
no,
always say
not
about
by that
25.
much.
Yeah, usually about 25%. Unless it's the Promise collection where things were going for three times, but
No, it was the Bowling Green.
yeah, so just some random. But yeah, very cool. So what's the census on this one? I imagine it's lower because it's like, kind of a
617.
yeah. I mean, that's pretty low
That's
for
that's quite low for Marvel.
yeah, I mean, so it's a harder book to find. Um, and at this price, you'd think people would get it graded, right? If
Yeah.
you have it, it's going to be worth getting graded because it is an expensive book. So yeah, this one didn't perform that well. So
Yeah.
not doing
Don't
so
let
well
Stephen
this
know.
week.
Don't let Stephen know. He'll be sad.
Yeah, you'd be
Right.
sad about
Next up, Avengers number 3, is it? Avengers 3.
yeah. I just thought, wow, this is interesting one.
The Hulk and the Submariner versus the Avengers.
Yeah.
It's the first Hulk and Submariner team up.
Hmm. And anything else?
Spider-Man cameo. Jack Kirby and Paul Reinman cover and art. That's about it.
Yeah. But I mean, it's early Avengers.
It's not the
It
9
is
out. I mean, it's a cracking looking copy again.
yeah. Um I thought this one was interesting. I was actually surprised by the price on it. I thought it was really high.
So if you
Uh,
offered me, so this both graded 9.0 from about the same time. If you offered me the previous one, the Strange Tales, or this one, I would definitely go for the Strange Tales. I think it's a much better
yeah,
cut.
me too. It's a much better cover. It's a classic cover. Um, yeah,
But this has gone.
that's why I was a little bit surprised by this one. This one, pretty big sale, but
This
it
is
is the
this
early
is going for nearly
Avengers,
double the money of the previous one.
more than double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 2760. All right, this is flat.
Well, yeah,
This is
you're
holding.
ignoring
This
that
is
bump.
holding at this level here, which is good because pre-COVID,
Yeah.
yeah, so that's actually pretty solid.
So yeah, and what was the peak? I always like to know what the peak COVID prices were.
Well, they're
I
silly, aren't they?
Yeah, some silly price.
5.8.
Wow. Actually, so if you think about it, um, the two books during COVID were similar priced.
Yeah, one went for 5.5. This one went for 5.8.
Yeah, and so this one did perform much better. It held its
This
value
is performed
a bit.
much better because the pre-COVID price is about the same.
Yeah,
Uh,
pre-COVID
so
price
this
actually looks
this is
lower.
this is this is nearly up sort of 60-70% on pre-COVID and looking steady.
Yeah, so this book did well.
Why has
I
this
mean,
book done so well, Alan? It's a bit odd.
I have no idea. Tell you the truth, just maybe early Avengers people want to get it.
Yeah.
It has how many on the census? Like I can't really see the numbers.
1877.
1877. So yeah, so it's a fairly rare book. If you're an Avengers collector, you're going to want to get the early Avengers issues, and it is a first team up. So I don't know. I think the other book is better, but hey,
Yeah, me
that's
too.
just me. Okay, so those are the first five. Actually, on your list, I put better books. I actually put a really cool book on your list.
Yeah, you put
That
one on
there's
my
only
list that I do not understand. It's a
There's one that you will not understand, but once you hear the explanation for it, it
okay,
is actually a really cool book.
okay.
Only one known to exist.
Ah, okay, all right.
Yeah, so that's gonna be on Mark's channel. You gotta go over there and find out what the heck we're talking about. Um, and thanks everyone for watching. What did you think of the Silver Age list? What's going on with the market? Is it holding or is it just kind of flat? So yeah, bye for now.